is thinning on the wall, like the weekends folding in. Not all at once, not with a sound, but where the quiet starts to dim. The dishes in the sink and wait. The shirt from Monday knows my name, and somewhere in the evening air, the room no longer feels the same. There is still time left on the clock, but it doesn't feel like mine. It feels like something slipping slow from gold to blue, from rest to line. I can feel tomorrow standing just outside the edge of sleep, not loud enough to break the dark, but close enough to reach me deep. The weekend folds in half tonight, like paper soft in tired hands. I'm still here, but part of me has already crossed into the plans. The weekend folds in half tonight, and I can hear the fabric tear between the person who could rest and the one who'll soon be there. I don't hate the morning yet, I just don't want it here too soon. There's a kindness in the leftover dark beneath this Sunday moon. My phone is quiet on the desk, the calendar sleeps face down, but both of them feel heavier the more the sky turns down. I sit beneath the smallest lamp and try to keep the evening white, as if a softer kind of waiting could make the week arrive more kind. Maybe rest is not a weekend, maybe rest is what remains when the hours have all grown smaller and the heart still needs its space. Maybe peace is not in stopping, but in letting slowness stay long enough to bless the silence before it's taken by the day. The weekend folds in half tonight, like paper soft in tired hands. I'm still here, but part of me has already crossed into the plans. The weekend folds in half tonight, and I can hear the fabric tear between the person who could rest and the one who'll soon be there. Tomorrow's at the door tonight, not knocking, just standing there, like a coat I haven't worn yet, still hanging in the dark in there. The hallway keeps its narrow hush, the lamp is low, the room is small, and yet I feel the shape of Monday pressed lightly through it all. There's no disaster in the silence, no storm against the glass, just a kind of weight in presence that says this day will pass. I can hear it in the small things, in the folded shirt, the keys, and the way the pillow no longer feels like all I'll ever need. Tomorrow's at the door tonight, and I am not ready yet. Not because I feel the hours, but because I'm not done resting. Tomorrow's at the door tonight, and I can feel it through the frame, like the week has found my address and is slowly saying my name. I think about the first alarm, the first blue of the morning screen, the first hot sip of coffee, trying to wake what hasn't been. I think about the train, the desk, the weight of small, predictable things. How a life can be so ordinary and still tug hard against the strings. And still beneath the worry there's a tenderness I know, a kind of quiet human sadness at how fast good weekends go. If I leave the light on longer, will the night stay where it is? Will the dark forget the doorway and the hand upon the knob exist? Or is this what every Sunday learns before it disappears? That tomorrow doesn't need a shout to make itself felt here. Tomorrow's at the door tonight, and I am not ready yet. Not because I fear the hours, but because I'm not done resting. Tomorrow's at the door tonight, and I can feel it through the frame, like the week has found my address and is slowly saying my name. The calendar turns blue tonight, not on the wall, but in my chest. Like something in the weekend sky is quietly lost its rest. The squares are small, the days are clean, but nothing in me feels that neat. Tomorrow waits in little boxes, and still I'm barefoot in the heat of a room that wants to stay a room, not become another task, not become another version of a face behind a mask. I don't need to hate the week to wish the night were longer still. I just need this hour to soften what tomorrow surely will. The calendar turns blue tonight, and I can feel the colors spread from the corner of the evening to the inside of my head. The calendar turns blue tonight, not loud, not sharp, not cruel, just enough to make the silence feel a little less like fuel. There are notes inside my phone, there are names inside my mail, there are meetings I could picture like street lights through a rail, and every little obligation has a weight too light to see, but together they grow heavy as they lean across the weekend. me, I do not break beneath them. I simply feel them near, like a distant train approaching before it has arrived here. Maybe all the blue means is the weekend learning how to close. Maybe every grown-up sorrow is a thing that quietly grows. Not as thunder, not as failure, not as something to outrun, but as the color of a Sunday when the resting isn't done. The calendar turns blue tonight, and I can feel the colors spread from the corner of the evening to the inside of my head. The calendar turns blue tonight, not loud, not sharp, not cruel, just enough to make the silence feel a little less like fuel. There's an alarm before the dawn, already living in my room. Not ringing yet, not making sound, still somehow shaping all this blue. It waits inside tomorrow, like a line beneath the page, like a thing the body knows before the mind can name its weight. My eyes are open to the dark, but not because I'm not tired. It's just that sleep and Monday have become too closely wired. And every time I close my eyes, I see the pale first hour, the one that lifts the whole next week and asked for all my power. There's an alarm before the dawn, even while the house is still. A quiet future in the dark, pressed lightly against my will. There's an alarm before the dawn, and though it has not spoken yet, I hear it in the way my rest has turned into regret. The blanket keeps the warmth around me, but not enough to hide the thought of shoes and bus stops and the desk I'll sit beside. The clock is kind enough not to glow too brightly through the room. Still I can feel the hour changing, like a flower made of doom. No, not doom in any grand way, only the thin ache of routine, the sorrow of the almost morning before the day has fully seen. Maybe I am not afraid of work or effort or the day. Maybe I am only mourning how fast the softness slips away. And maybe every Sunday night as this one unfinished art of hearing Monday in the dark before it even starts. There's an alarm before the dawn, even while the house is still. A quiet future in the dark, pressed lightly against my will. There's an alarm before the dawn, and though it has not spoken yet, I hear it in the way my rest has turned into regret. Coffee for a Monday that hasn't come, cooling slowly on the desk, as if I'm trying to make tomorrow taste a little less like stress. A mug leaves a ring on the wood, a small brown moon beneath my hand, and I keep circling thoughts around it like it might help me understand why the night feels halfway over, though the clock says there is time, why the week can cast a shadow before it even learns to rise. Maybe I'm not making coffee, maybe I'm rehearsing how to stay gentle with the morning, even if I don't know how. Coffee for a Monday that hasn't come, steam fading into air. I'm still living in my Sunday, but the week is almost here. Coffee for a Monday that hasn't come, bitter, warm and low, like a small inhuman answer to a thing I cannot slow. Outside the window holds the city, in its end a weekend skin, not asleep, not fully awakened, like it's not sure where it's been. I think about the office light, the train, the first unread reply, and how adulthood often feels like learning how to still comply. But then I take another swallow, and the room comes back to me, the lamp, the chair, the modest mercy of one last quiet cup of peace. Maybe every Monday starts long before the alarm is real, in these Sunday night rehearsals of what the body has to feel. And maybe every small act of care, a mug, a light, a slower breath, is how we greet the coming week without giving up all tenderness. Coffee for a Monday that hasn't come, steam fading into air. I'm still living in my Sunday, but the week is almost here. Coffee for a Monday that hasn't come, bitter, warm and low, like a small inhuman answer to a thing I cannot slow. Sunday light on the ceiling spreads thinner than before, like the room already knows what tomorrow has in store. The pale gold on the plaster is softer than the sun, but not as soft as yesterday before the week had begun. There is a stillness in the apartment that feels too fragile to move, like one more loud decision would wake the whole coming week too soon. So I stay here in the half-light where nothing fully ends, and let the evening lean against me like a tired and silent friend. Sunday light on the ceiling, don't fade too quickly now. I'm not ready for the dark, turn into a vow. Sunday light on the ceiling, stay a little while with me. Let me keep the shape of rest before it slips too quietly. The chair still holds my sweater, the cup still keeps some heat, and every little thing around me feels gentler than next week. The window gathers evening like a page turning blue, and I keep staring at the light as though it still belongs to you. Not you as in a person, but the version of this day that asked for nothing from my chest except a slower way to stay. Maybe this is how weekends vanish, not with noise, not with alarm, but in the dimming of a ceiling, in the cooling of a room gone warm. Sunday light on the ceiling, don't fade too quickly now. I'm not ready for the dark to turn into a vow. Sunday light on the ceiling, stay a little while with me. Let me keep the shape of rest before it slips too quietly. There's a weight in an unopened email that shouldn't feel this real. Just a line of unread language, still enough to bend the evening still. It waits inside the inbox like a knock I haven't heard. Not a crisis, not a warning, only one more possible word. And yet it leans on all the silence like a coat on the back of a chair, making the whole room feel smaller just because it might be there. I tell myself it can wait till morning, that nothing changes in this hour. Still the thought of what it carries turns the quiet into pressure. The weight of an unopened email falls heavier at night when the room is full of maybe, and the lamp is holding light. The weight of an unopened email shouldn't matter like it does, but the week begins in little things, exactly this quiet and thus. I don't open it, not yet. I let the screen go black, like refusal is a pillow that can keep the whole world back. Still I feel it in the corners, in the folded shirt nearby, in the way the desk remembers every Monday I get by. There are burdens made of language and of things that haven't been read, and they travel like a weather from the inbox to the bed. Maybe work is not the labor, but the shadow it can cast on an evening that was trying to let the weekend last. The weight of an unopened email falls heavier at night, when the room is full of maybe, and the lamp is holding light. The weight of an unopened email shouldn't matter like it does, but the week begins in little things exactly this quiet and thus. One more hour before Monday. If the clock is telling truth, one more hour before the good dark turns into fluorescent blue. The room is still pretending that it belongs to Sunday yet, but the minutes on the nightstand already feel like dead. I'm not bargaining with time now, I know how this always goes. Still I count the quiet distance like the body somehow knows that an hour can feel enormous when you want it not to end, and smaller than a breath when you know what waits beyond it. Then one more hour before Monday. Let it stretch, let it stay slow. Let me live inside this lateness like there's nowhere else to go. One more hour before Monday, like a shore before the tide. I'm not asking it to save me, only let me stay inside. There are socks set out already, there's a charger by the bed. There's a version of the morning quietly moving in my head, and I hate how grown-up life can turn a simple hour into ache. How rest can feel most precious at the moment it must break. Still I sit beside the window and I watch the city dim, as if the whole night understands that I'm trying not to give in. Maybe one more hour is enough to remember who I am before the week arranges me into someone close to plan. One more hour before Monday. Let it stretch, let it stay slow. Let me live inside this me stay inside. Clothes for tomorrow on the chair, already waiting in the room. A shirt that knows the morning before I let the night consume. The shape of work is folded there in sleeves and collars soft and plain. And somehow all that ordinary fabric feels heavier than rain. Not because it's frightening, not because it's strange, but because it means this weekend has already started to change into a quieter surrender, into the posture of the weak, into the version of myself that wakes before I wanna speak. Clothes for tomorrow on the chair, hold their patient, silent line, like the morning standing somewhere just outside the edge of time. Clothes for tomorrow on the chair, and I'm still here in Sunday air, trying to keep one last loose hour from becoming weekday wear. The lamp turns the fabric golden, kinder than the office will, and for a moment it looks almost like the night could keep me still. But the outline of tomorrow is already in the seams, in the clean and folded answer to the end of weekend dreams. I think about how life becomes a series of prepared shapes, shoes by the door, keys in the bowl, and all the little grown-up weights. Maybe the hardest part of Monday begins the night before, when the body sees the future in a shirt beside a drawer. Clothes for tomorrow on the chair, hold their patient, silent line, like the morning standing somewhere just outside the edge of time. Clothes for tomorrow on the chair, and I'm still here in Sunday air, trying to keep one last loose hour from becoming weekday wear. There's a sound the weekend makes when it starts to leave the room. Not a door, not a train, more like a flower closing to the moon. A thinning in the evening, a cooling in the tea, the way the walls stop glowing, the way the dark comes differently. It happens in the smallest ways, the ones you barely see, until you feel your chest grow careful where it had been loose and free. Like the air has changed its weather without ever touching rain. Like the room remembers Monday before I speak its name. The sound of the weekend leaving is softer than goodbye, but it finds the places in me that haven't learned not to mind. The sound of the weekend leaving is quiet, thin and slow, and by the time I hear it clearly, it has already begun to go. I still have books I haven't opened, songs I haven't played through yet, but everything inside the room already wears a hint of death. The kind that doesn't ask for money, only posture, only time, only the lifting of the face back into the weekday line. And still I sit here listening, as if the dark might change its mind, as if the night could keep unfolding without leaving peace behind. Maybe loss is never louder than the things we almost keep. A final stretch of Sunday before it falls beneath the week. The sound of the weekend leaving is softer than goodbye, but it finds the places in me that haven't learned not to mind. The sound of the weekend leaving is quiet, thin and slow, and by the time I hear it clearly, it has already begun to go. Monday waiting in the dark, like a coat hung by the door, not wearing me yet, but already asking what I'm for. The room is quiet as a held breath. The blinds are shut, the lamp is low, and somewhere underneath the mattress, the first alarm begins to grow. Not in sound, not in numbers, but in the way the body knows how tomorrow gathers pressure even before the morning shows. It waits in the black between thoughts, in the hour that should feel still, like the week has found my address and is standing on the hill. Monday, waiting in the dark, not cruel, just very near, like the shape of something certain that the night can only hear. Monday, waiting every rest. I feel it in the quiet room, and in the middle of my chest. I don't hate what's coming, I just wish it came more slowly. Wish the day before a Monday could remain a little holy. Could keep its loose and human posture, could keep its blanket in dim light, without becoming preparation for another measured fight. Still I lie beneath the silence and listen to the ceiling breathe, as if postponing thought itself could make the pressure choose to leave. Maybe fear is not dramatic, maybe fear is this exact. A work week folded into darkness before a single hour has cracked. Monday, waiting in the dark, not cruel, just very near, like the shape of something certain that the night can only hear. Monday, waiting in the dark, at the edge of every rest. I feel it in the quiet room, and in the middle of my chest. The night before the first meeting has its own particular weight. Not large enough to be a tragedy, just enough to keep me late. A room, a chair, a screen gone black, a shirt already set aside, and all the little ways tomorrow has begun to organize my life. It isn't fear of failure exactly, it's the shape of being seen, the quiet dread of early language, and the face I'll have to mean. By 9, by 10, by morning coffee, by the first good morning set, there is so much simple theater already arising in my head. The night before the first meeting is thinner than sleep should be. A careful kind of wakefulness moving quietly through me. The night before the first meeting feels small and strangely wide, like tomorrow's fluorescent questions are already at my side. I know this is not the hardest thing, not grief, not loss, not harm, but adulthood has its own bruises, made of calendars and calm, made of trying to be ready, made of speaking in the right tone, made of carrying your whole weekend into a room that isn't home. And still the lamp beside the bed refuses to accuse or preach. It only keeps a little circle of Sunday night within my reach. Maybe what exhausts us most is not the work, but the becoming. The way the body suits itself before the week has started coming. The night before the first meeting is thinner than sleep should be. A careful kind of wakefulness moving quietly through me. The night before the first meeting feels small and strangely wide, like tomorrow's fluorescent questions are already at my side. I'm not ready for the morning. Not the blue light, not the sink. Not the way the day comes asking before I've had a chance to think. This room still feels like shelter. This pillow still feels true. And somewhere in the dark and quiet, I am more myself than you. You being the version of me who walks beneath office light and gives away his gentleness to make it through the week alright. I know the sun is ordinary, I know the dawn means me no harm. Still I hold this hour carefully, like a body holding warmth. I'm not ready for the morning, for the shape the day demands. I'm still made of this Sunday, still dusted with its hands. I'm not ready for the morning, let the dark stay one note more. Let me keep this little softness on my side of the door. The curtains are not moving, but I can feel the world turn pale, like the city's pulling color through the edges of the rail. And with it comes the office, the train, the keys, the face, the practiced kind of wakefulness, the practiced kind of pace. But here before it reaches me, there is one more honest breath, one more minute where my name is not attached to usefulness. Maybe that is why the night feels holier before it breaks, because for one brief human hour, no one needs what daylight takes. I'm not ready for the morning, for the shape the day demands. I am still made of this Sunday, still dusted with its hands. I'm not ready for the morning, let the dark stay one note more. Let me keep this little softness on my side of the door. There's a quiet panic in 11:47. Not enough to call it fear, just enough to move the air and make the room feel sharper here. The night is almost deep enough to hide me from tomorrow's face, and yet the minute hand keeps leaning toward that thinner pointed place where Sunday will stop meaning what it meant an hour ago, and the heart will start translating all the things the week will owe. Nothing urgent, nothing broken, nothing loudly coming through, only that familiar pressure made of time and what is due. The quiet panic of 11:47 is a whisper, not a scream. The part of night that knows too much about what morning's going to mean. The quiet panic of 11:47 sits low against the chest. Not enough to make me move, too much to let me rest. I could fold another t-shirt, I could clear another dish, I could act like preparation might erase this tiny wish to remain inside this Sunday, without schedule, without role, without the first hard fluorescent hour putting shape around my soul. But some clocks don't ask permission, they just pull the dark along. And some nights don't fail from sadness, they fail because they're not long. Maybe all adult dread looks a little smaller from afar, but up close it is still weather, and tonight it finds its mark. The quiet panic of 11:47 is a whisper, not a scream. The part of night that knows too much about what morning's going to mean. The quiet panic of 11:47 sits low against the chest. Not enough to make me move, too much to let me rest. Monday somewhere in the sheets, not visible but there, in the wrinkle near my shoulder, in the thickness of the air. The bed is still a shelter, the room is still a room, and yet beneath the blanket there is already weekday bloom. Not loud, not cruel, not sharp, just a pressure under thread, like tomorrow found a way to tuck itself beside the bed. I can feel it in the linen, in the pillow shifting heat, how the week begins its breathing before my feet touch the street. Monday, somewhere in the sheets, close enough to cloud the Still I pull the blanket higher, like that could protect my chest. Monday, somewhere in the sheets, softly waiting out of sight, like the first pale note of morning hidden in the deepest night. I remember childhood Sundays when the dark felt slower then, before the week had such a shape, before the names, before the men. In meetings, emails, calendars, and all the steady grown-up sound, before the bed itself could hold a future pressing gently down. And maybe that's what hurts the most, not the work, not even strain, but how rest can feel most tender at the edge of being taken. Maybe every blanket keeps a little sorrow in its weave, for the nights we wanted longer and the days we couldn't leave. Monday, somewhere in the sheets, close enough to cloud the rest. Still I pull the blanket higher, like that could protect my chest. Monday, somewhere in the sheets, softly waiting out of sight, like the first pale note of morning hidden in the deepest night. Not sleeping, just thinking, which is worse in its own way. Not resting, not resisting, just watching Sunday fray. The room is dark enough for silence, but the mind keeps making shapes out of tomorrow's smallest pieces, out of all that Monday takes. I lie still like that might help it, like stillness might become the kind of language night can hear and answer with less drum. The thought is its own weather, and it turns without a sound. One moment high above the bed, the next one on the ground. Not sleeping, just thinking, while the clock keeps standing by. I'm not fighting with the night, I'm just too honest to close my eyes. Not sleeping, just thinking, till the sheets remember me as the shape of someone tired of rehearsing what will be. There are meetings in the distance, there are keys beside the door, there are shoes aligned like evidence of how I've lived before. And somehow even all of that feels softer than the mind, when it takes one small tomorrow and stretches it through the spine. Still I know the body needs some mercy before dawn, so I speak a little kindness into the room before it's gone. maybe thinking isn't failure. Maybe it's the cost of care. Maybe sleep comes later, when the heart has put things somewhere. Not sleeping, just thinking, while the clock keeps standing by. I'm not fighting with the night, I'm just too honest to close my eyes. Not sleeping, just thinking, till the sheets remember me as the shape of someone tired of rehearsing what will be. Before the alarm has a name, before the number on the screen, before the hour becomes a fact, and not just something almost seen. There is a space the night still holds between the future and the bed, where Monday is not fully born, but breathing softly in my head. I can feel it in the dark, like weather leaning at the pane, before the rain has chosen whether it will fall or remain. This is the time before the shape, before the day can fully claim the body it will soon awaken, before the alarm has a name. Before the alarm has a name, I wanna stay a little more in the half-world made of pillow heat and shadows on the floor. Before the alarm has a name, let me belong to no one yet. Not the train, not the screen, not the desk, not the things I will regret. I think how strange it is that so much pressure starts in hush, not in the ringing of a morning, but in the way the dark can push at the edges of a Sunday, till the room becomes a clue that rest is ending quietly before the day turns blue. Still there is beauty in this interval, this unnamed borrowed scene, where the heart can still imagine another kind of week, another dream. Maybe all the mercy left lies here before the first command, when tomorrow is only breathing and hasn't touched the hand. Before the alarm has a name, I wanna stay a little more in the half-world made of pillow heat and shadows on the floor. Before the alarm has a name, let me belong to no one yet. Not the train, not the screen, not the desk, not the things I will regret. Resting beside the work week, not inside it, not before, just near enough to feel its shape, gathering tide I cannot stop, like a train I do not own, like a language made of schedules, learning slowly through my bones. And yet here in the half-dark room, there is still a place to stay, where the body can be gentler than the thinking of the day. I may not outrun tomorrow, but I don't have to leave tonight. I can lie here near the boundary and keep this little light, resting beside the work week, like a hand beside a flame, close enough to feel the heat, too close to call it the same. Resting beside the work week, and still the sheets are kind. There is room for one more hour before I give it all my mind. The calendar may be waiting, the inbox may be too, the train and all its metal hours already know what I will do. But none of them are here yet, only the lamp and wall and bed, only the small domestic mercy of the space around my head. And maybe I can honor that without denying what is next. Maybe peace is not pretending the week won't come to collect. Maybe wisdom is this simple, to rest beside what cannot wait, and still protect the quiet while it lives in its own state. Resting beside the work week, like a hand beside a flame, close enough to feel the heat, too close to call it the same. Resting beside the work week, and still the sheets are kind. There is room for one more hour before I give it all my mind. A small light against tomorrow is all I know to keep. A lamp beside the notebook, a kindness before sleep. Not enough to stop the morning, not enough to change the week, but enough to make the darkness feel a little less complete. Enough to hold a human face at the end of a human day. Enough to say the heart is tired, but hasn't lost its way. I don't need a grand assurance, I don't need the future solved. Only one warm thing still glowing, while the rest of me dissolves. A small light against tomorrow, burning low and staying near. save me from the morning, only help me get there clear. A small light against tomorrow, gentle as a second breath, proof that even on a Sunday night there can still be tenderness. The room is almost shadow now, and the window almost black, but one gold circle on the desk keeps the whole world from pulling back. I think about how little hope sometimes has to look like this. Not a speech, not a breakthrough, just a lamp and a little peace. And maybe that is more than enough for a night that asks so much, to place one glow against the future and let that count as touch. Maybe courage is not brightness, maybe courage is this small light that does not banish darkness but refuses not to fall. A small light against tomorrow, burning low and staying near, not to save me from the morning, only help me get there clear. A small light against tomorrow, gentle as a second breath, proof that even on a Sunday night there can still be tenderness. Still Sunday somehow, though the night is thin so far, though the week is standing somewhere like a patient distant car. Still Sunday in the blanket, still Sunday in the lamp, still Sunday in the little space between my chest and what I can't yet give away to morning, yet translate into plans. There is still some part of me that rests inside these hands, and I wanna keep it gently, not forever, just enough to remember who I am before the week grows rough. Still Sunday somehow, and I'm holding to that thread, not because I can stop time, but because I'm not done yet. Still Sunday somehow, in the corners of the room, in the soft and ordinary dark that Monday cannot fully consume. Tomorrow will arrive, I know. The train, the shoes, the screen, the practiced little morning self who moves through all that's seen. But here at the end of Sunday, I'm softer than that role. A body in a dim lit room, a mind still trying to remain whole. And maybe that is enough to let the week begin less hard, to carry one last quiet hour like a blessing not a guard. Maybe every work week needs one last honest moment first, where the heart is not efficient and the soul is not rehearsed. Still Sunday somehow, and I'm holding to that thread, not because I can stop time, but because I'm not done yet. Still Sunday somehow, in the corners of the room, in the soft and ordinary dark that Monday cannot fully consume.